Hello everybody, this is Gibby the Scrapper. I'm back out here in the doghouse again, and today I'm going to show you how I strip my wires. We'll do a little video on this. I don't know how long we'll go on it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you different styles. The wires I've got. This here's the wire stripper I invested in. I highly recommend you invest in something like that. But if you look, this is just single strand. It's not a braided wire. Yeah, I hope you can focus on that. Well, I'm going to need to get some kind of a shade on that window. Okay, then we're going to just get normal wiring. Oh, here's one off of a harness. We'll just go ahead and pop these wires off while we're doing this. Small pieces. Depends on how much time you got, how much you want to invest in this. But this little stripper is to help you save time, make more money during your wire processing. I can sell all this is number 2 insulated, number 1 insulated, or I can run it through this. That's Alvin Ice Maker if you want to know. You just picked up a refrigerator today. So basically free my wires up. What I like doing myself, okay, I like to take about a foot of the wire, 9 inches to a foot, cut it off here, and adjust the, since you're watching, I'm going to go ahead and take this off so you can actually see what I do a lot more. I don't recommend you running it with this off. It's a safety precaution. It's also a means that if you got to do any repair, how to do that. So it's just a sheet of aluminum. They got tacked up here to protect it. There. Now I got this in there. What I do here is I'll take this wire, stick it in here, and I believe that's adjusted. But I think I gotta go down just a little bit more. The more you run this, better off you'll find out. So I'll run this through. I'll use the bottom. This gives me a better cut when it does. I ain't quite through that yet. Okay, so let's take it down a little more. So I get through this wire. Not quite there. Another turn. Don't want to do that turn too much because it can, it will really increase. If you look at it, it's getting to about the point where I'm wanting it to be. I don't know if you can see that. It made a good crease in that cutting and the insulation. Let's go just a little bit more, not much. Run that through there again. Now we got a little bit where I can see the wire. Now what I do, you don't have to do that on this, but save you time trying to get a hold of that wire. I'll strip it. So I grab that wire like so and just pull it straight out. And you pull a lot of wire that direction. Save you having to sell it as a number 2 insulate. All you're already giving approximately I think 90 cents to $1 a pound for insulated number 2, when number 2 is actually $3.25. So we're taking it, snip this, and take the insulation off so I can get a bite on the wire, get a good hold on it. Now I can pull this wire like this, like so. We got it clean wire. You'll see me throw gloves on it if I get it too deep. If you get these too deep, it literally cuts into the braiding. And then you got a mess and a half on your hands. This one here is a little bit thicker. Let's see what it'll do if I send it through. No, I'm not doing that. I already know what it's going to do. And hopefully, if you get one of these systems, you don't find out. Of course, it strips it real well, but little copper frays on it. And we all know what copper does when it frays and how it hurts. I'd rather be jabbed by a needle than copper. copper hurts. Now let's call that used tape. This is off of an old fridge. So the tape's been on there for ages. Where's my crease? Evidently that didn't go too deep. See. There it goes. Excuse me. Just getting over cold. Been down for a few days. I'm hoping that gets out of my system completely. Yeah. I see a lot of people. I've tried stripping using a box knife. You can do that also, but the time it takes to do box knife, that one wire, I can have 4 or 5 of these wires ran. The only time I use box knife is if I got one strand wire in there. One strand is a thicker style wire, you know. At that point I'll take it, set it down, pull this up through. And you get that one strand of wire, if I can get a hold of it, it didn't go all the way through up there. I'll pull that through there. Now, grab it from that end, the very end. Let's get it started. There we go. Now, this is why I do not like using a box knife. The wire's all bent up, and it's hard to get a good bite on it. Good start. I guess if you do it enough with a box knife, it will become a good habit for you to do. But I'd never mess with box knife stripping. They also say you can take and put a V in a 2x4, whatever thickness wire you're running. So you're going to have to make various types. I'll send this through later. This insulation is so old. But anyway, that's how you do a box knife with them. It's old school, it's hard. You got old insulation like this. I don't believe this machine's going to do any use for that fall style insulation. You just got to work that off. Now, in my previous videos, excuse me, in my previous videos, I don't know if it got published, I don't know what's up anymore. I had a SD card go bad on me, that's why I haven't been posting. Had to get a new SD card. But in other videos I called it number bright wire. I was thinking this style wire here was bright wire, but you see how pretty it is. It's not. Bright wire is 1/4 of an inch long, or more, or 1/16 of an inch thick. Excuse me. And if it's 1/16 of an inch thick, they classify it bright, and you get more for the copper than you would number 1. That's all number 2 copper. Your bright wire is this type of stuff. That's your bright wire. See how thick that is? It's 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch thick strands. That's bright wire. Okay. So it's a short video. I hope. Ain't planning on rattling too long for you guys. Just wanted to share with a tool that I found that makes my job a lot easier. Yes, it is pricey, but honestly, like when I bought this, I told my wife it will pay for itself, and it did. Within 2 months, 2 to 3 months, it paid for itself. So the investment, that's up to you. If you can invest in it, you go ahead and invest. And I'm telling you, run it wild, because you got to pay for it. If you can't pay for a tool within 2 to 3 months, don't buy it. You want to pay for that product within a few months. Especially with us just being backyard scrappers and you're doing this full time, you can buy bigger tools. Of course, you get larger quantities put through it and all that in order to pay for it. As long as you can pay for it, that's all that matters. We all do this because we're needing the money. You don't need the money. Now, feel free to give me a comment, let me know, and I'll share my email address and we'll hook up to get that money transferred to me. So I will have no problem to help you if you cannot use that money. I was looking into a can crusher. Yeah, everybody says you buy these can crushers. They crush one can at a time. Yeah, something I really don't want to do. Our yard's got a good can crusher. I'd love to have it. But it's between $6,000 or $7,000 unit. What I do does not help me, so I will not pay for that unit so quick. Now, if I had my yard, if I had a yard myself, yeah, I can justify buying that, but I can't right now. So what I've thought about doing, I've seen on eBay or on YouTube, people taking log splitters, designing a can crusher. Eventually, I might just do that. I want it to give me about a 30 or 40 pound brick with each can, so it saves room in my truck when I take them in. So, well, folks, that's how I do my wire stripping. If you want to know what machine this is, where to get it, give me a comment and I'll get you a link where you can get some of this stuff. So until we meet again, I want you to have safe scrapping, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed, please like and share them, and please subscribe and help my video come along. Until next time, guys, have safe scrapping. Thank you.